Olá! Bem-vindos a Genshin! Olha quem está na sua tela, gente. Nessa linda manhã de sábado. Olha que lindeza! Com seu cabelo tigelinha, com seu chapéu do Kung Lao. E agora voando. Muito bem. Apertei o botão errado, ele caiu. Gente, sabadão, hein? Que delícia. Deixa eu ver se a gente tá com uns 121, tá ótimo. Bora de missão diária. E luego vamos às missões de Arconte. Vamos ver do que se trata. A historiazinha do nosso Scaramouche. Ah, deixa eu pôr uma outra asa nele, né? Essa aqui não, pelo amor de Deus, menino. Pera aí. O que combina com ele? Deixa eu ver. Essa não. Ah, essas duas aqui eu queria tanto. Recompensa do lançamento oficial. Eu quero. Recompensa especial para jogadores da PlayStation Network. Eu sou um jogador da PlayStation Network. Que porcaria é essa? Bem, enfim. Essa aqui tá ótima. Ó, combinou. Tá linda. Parecendo uma libélula. Maravilhosa. Olha o Mavini! E aí, meu querido? Bom dia, raio de sol. Você é luz, é a estrela e o mar. Manhã de sol, meu iaia, meu ioiô. E tum! Tume! E tume! Tome mais. Tome outro. Como você está? Eu tô ótimo, Vini. E você, me conta? Hoje é aquela livezona gigantesca, maravilhosa que a gente prometeu. Pra gente colocar tudo em ordem, que a gente tá atrasado pra caralho, né? Estamos super atrasadas. But not for too long. Vamos lá. Nossa, 2 desafios de batalha seguidos? Que milagre é esse, gente? Mano, eu peguei o Scar C2, aí sobrou uns tiros, né? Aí dei tiros no Ito e peguei ele pit baixo. Olha! Pegou até o Ito. Menina, você é sortuda, hein? Miséria!
Things are about to get dicey.
Tome! 24 mil, que delícia. Isso com Bennett, né? Espetáculos de luzes. Vamos lá. Sou sortuda mesmo. Ah, você é um arraso. E agora que você vai evoluir o seu Ito? Eu precisava dar um up no meu Ito. Agora que a gente tem um Gorou C6 pra ele, precisava levar ele lá pro level 90. Terminar de evoluir essa arma. Ou essa, né? Ou essa aqui eu já ponho nele. Não sei. O que vocês acham? O que é melhor nele, né? Eu tenho 3 armas pra pôr. Essa, ou essa, ou essa. Ou essa aqui, né? Não sei. Tem essas 4 aqui. O que vocês fariam? Eu coloquei o do passe. É? Será que é melhor do que essas? Não sei, preciso pensar. Preciso testar, né? Evolui todas logo e testa, né? Melhor do que ficar com essa dúvida infernal. Olha o Shened! Bom dia! Como está, meu querido? Que horas são aí, gente? Vocês estão acordados bem cedo, né? Ah, não, já são 10h20 aí, né? Tá ótimo. Uma manhã com geishin. Olha que delícia, gente. Parece o nome de um filme pornô. Dez e 20 aí. Aqui já são 2h20. Acabei de almoçar. E estou preparadíssima. Isso aí. Ah, eu odeio esses bichos. Puta que me pariu. Ah, já perdi o filho da puta. Olha, um baúzinho. Quem tá cuidando disso aqui? Quem que tá cuidando disso aqui? É você? Vem, faça o favor de cuidar direito daquele negócio.
Quietly now.
E tome. Tum. Arrasamos, né? Estou estrelando meu novo mouse. Ai, que delícia. Aqui comigo? Que delícia. Vocês gostaram do chatzinho na tela? Agora tá certinho, gente. Olha, arrasamos. Agora meu chat tá babado. Agora vai todo mundo ver o que todo mundo escreve. Arrasamos.
Add Astra.
Add Astra.
Thank you for
De nada, meu anjo.
Add Astra.
Add Astra. Mano, você tem o albedo? Ai, eu perdi o albedo. Eu perdi o albedo, gente. Para a Kutin. E aí eu desisti. Eu falei, ai, deixa. Whatever. Ai, mentira que o abismo resetou. Eu já fiz as missões semanais, não fiz? Ah, não, falta um. Vamos fazer um, então, hoje? A gente já fez um, já fez o domínio. A gente pode fazer o quê? Deixa eu ver o que tá faltando aqui. Não resetou? Como que não resetou? Se aqui tá falando do... Obtenha cumulativamente a recompensa de 12 estrelas no abismo do espiral. Eu tenho! Por que eu não posso resgatar esse cacete aqui? Tá errado isso aí, gente. Isso é homofobia. Cinco horas. Aqui, ó. Vamos ver quem tá faltando aqui. O Storm Terror, o Lobinho. Até que o Lobinho tem 17, tá ótimo, né? O Child tem bastante. O Asdarra, meu Deus. A Signora também tem bastante. A Raiden, Virgem Maria. Ah, eu tenho bastante de tudo. Então a gente pode fazer, sei lá. O que vocês acham? O que vocês querem aí? Quem que vocês querem ver eu matando? Ah, vamos matar o Child, vai. Ah, as bichas não gostou do Alhaiten, porque ele vai ser o Akutin dentro. Olha, existem semelhanças com a Akutin, isso é verdade, inegável. Mas ele vai ser muito mais poderoso que a Akutin,
This
gente.
opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Eu vi uma pessoa defendendo a jogabilidade dele e ela falou umas coisas que fez bastante sentido, assim, tipo, ah! Gente! Daddy, como você permitiu um negócio desse? Desculpa aí, viu, Scaramouche? Meu daddy tava dormindo.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad, not bad.
Upon the gale. Solidify.
La la! La la la!
Wind rises.
Então, os argumentos da pessoa que estava defendendo, ela falou assim, que é muito injusto a gente comparar, dizer que o Alhaiten é uma Akutin dentro, quando, por exemplo, gostei desse exemplo que ela citou, o Ayato e a Ganyu tem bursts semelhantes, né? E ninguém saiu dizendo que o Ayato era uma cópia da Ganyu, né? Tem personagens com... Olha que lindo isso aqui. Tem personagens com coisas semelhantes, mas não significa que eles são iguais. O burst do Alhaiten, ele é muito parecido com o da Akutin, porém não é ele que tá fazendo aqueles cortes todos. Quando você solta o burst dele, você pode trocar de personagem e o burst vai continuar sendo executado. Tem essas diferenças aí. Então, eu acho que assim... E sem contar que o estilo de luta dele é maravilhoso. Ele usa duas espadas, vocês perceberam? Ele chuta a espada dele. Gente, maravilhoso. Tudo pra mim. Falando em tudo pra mim, vamos começar essa missão aqui. Vambora. Não aqui, caralho. Missão de Arconte. Vamos lá, gente. Até dei uma engrossada na voz aqui, vocês verem que o negócio vai ficar sério. Eu não vou esquipar o Alhaiten porque eu tenho a espada perfeita pra ele. Ele vai usar essa aqui, quer ver? Essa aqui é maravilhosa, ó. Essa aqui vai ser maravilhosa pra ele. O ataque dele escala com proficiência. Que delícia.
I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper.
Kabuki Mono? Mono aqui é macaco.
Ugh, if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
Você está falando de mim?
Oh, you're...
Hey, what's with that face?
No, this is my first time.
So what? Traveler.
Actually,
My teacher
If you don't mind.
hold on, Sawada.
I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind.
That's right.
so first,
Yes, my thought...
stop shouting!
This
Stop
part is
shouting!
So even back then.
Wait, so there are two missing people?
That's right. What's more, Niwa is a
Ih,
name with a
gente,
lot of
vamos ter que
history
caçar
to it.
pessoas
Have
agora.
you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah,
Wow,
A
yes.
gente conhece
You
os
really know your
ferreiros.
stuff.
A gente tá em
That
cima
makes
dos
things
ferreiros,
easier.
gente.
Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything...
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail.
Sawada!
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer...
Get to the point.
Vai logo, cara.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human, but a puppet.
Ah. O que ele estava fazendo 400 anos atrás em Tatarassuna?
Judging by the looks on your
No, Paimon just meant...
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be...
Que é isso aqui? Ah, tá. Quem que lê isso, gente? Sinceramente.
Oh, and please read my essay draft.
Ah, vou ler sim. Vou ler.
Sawada was... Oh,
Wait, you're allowed to just...
Rubisco!
Akaba
Rubisco tá falando que ela lê.
good point.
have some other stuff.
Ai, Rubisco. Achamos alguém que lê, gente. Ai, que linda esse take.
So, that thing they were talking... Okay, then, even if we did... After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up.
Ele tá preso?
About, if you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many as...
Hã?
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like
Ali! Tá solta!
a deer. No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and
Vamos. Eu adoro esses brinco verde do viajante.
Wind rises.
Vambora. Vou voando, gente, que eu não tô morta. Ih, caiu. Cadê a impostora? Mas no final paguei o pato porque era uma ficção o documento. Ei, Nahira!
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. Nahida, bad news. We just saw the ballot. Did he escape?
Sure enough, you're here.
Olha ela!
Hey, what are you doing in the sanctuary of
Sarashana!
I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain.
Vai, desembucha.
It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's... A deal?
A deal?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumero would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe... But if that's the case...
Don't flatter yourself.
Hmm?
It was... Nahida said there's still some...
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start.
Eu tô calma.
Could I ask you all to... Wait, Paimon's worried about you, Nahida.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making...
Well, I, for one, have no reason to doubt you.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. The Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong
Ah! Fala na frente dele, né? Isso aí já não é mais o de antes. Isso aí tá fraco.
He's a former harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive
Isso é verdade.
Being... Wait a second. Farmer? You mean... I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back the loser.
Ai! A Nahida em menos de 1 minuto chamou ele de fraco e de perdedor, gente. E agora a gente tá chamando ele de lixo.
Sometimes it's you using them, Other times, it's them using you.
Ooh,
Most
sweet
human
dreams
relationships
are
are this
made
way.
of these.
Certainly all this. So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility,
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings. And you said you need.
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear.
Yeah, obviously! Put that discussion to the side for now. Today can be a trial run. Where we go.
All right, then I'll do.
Good. Go now and keep in touch.
Vamos.
Are you? Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit.
Pra mim?
Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul.
Epa.
Yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer, he was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the notes, the amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond so I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the. Exactly! Or what if. I understand. But sometimes everything is dictated by which side you're on. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings. Our minds have connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. As
tadinho.
Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone, if this deal with
Entendi.
the
Que
Balladeer
bonitinho.
can
Ai,
give you
Narita,
the
você é muito
answers you've been
fofa.
longing to find, it's my pleasure, really. You.
Eu sou o herói de todas as nações, né? Adoro.
I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the Balladeer, even though he only has a fraction of his full power left. That's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. Of course, I'll be
Claro
there to
que a
help
gente vai lá.
guide you through Irminsul from the outside. Great. Prepare yourselves.
Vambora. Vambora, gente. A Narita me deu uma missão, a gente vai cumprir a missão. Eita!
It's pretty different here compared to last time.
Ai, que
The colors
lindo!
are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
Ai, que lindo. Onde eu tô? Ai, não dá pra abrir o menu. Oi, meu lindo. Gay,
Look at
o
that.
quanto
Hot
você
on my
conseguiu de
heels.
proficiência na Narita?
You didn't have to cut your catch-up short just.
Assim, de cabeça agora eu não lembro, mas eu já tive... Eu acho que é
I
quase
I understand that
700.
prisoners
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering, unlike anywhere else. Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information.
Torrents of
Now,
informations.
I know there are many grievances between you, on both sides. But it is essential that you remain calm after entry.
Ok.
Let's call it true.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are
Colher
going to
de
be
chá.
traveling together. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job. If
A
there are
Paimon é
no
muito
further-
chata,
or
meu
did you
Deus.
need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
The snark on this guy. It's
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
Vamos lá, gente. Entrar em Matrix.
Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him.
Vamos? A bichinha é insuportável quando ela não gosta de alguém. Não, ela é insuportável em qualquer momento. Não precisa nem não gostar de alguém. Ô, bicha chata. Gente, o chat aí tá aparecendo pra vocês na tela, tá bonitinho? Vocês conseguem ler? O tamanho tá bom?
Irminsul
O
is
que vocês estão
closely
achando? Me dá um
linked. Pick your
feedback aí.
jaws up.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information.
Permission granted.
Let's go. Stay. I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out.
A Paimon podia desaparecer, né? Imagina, a gente perde a Paimon pra sempre, que sonho. Não dá pra acessar o menu aqui, gente. Tá aparecendo, mas tá muito pequenininho. E a fonte em negrito dificulta pra ler. As letras ficam muito juntas. Ih, caralho.
Sapling things have spread out.
Já já eu arrumo, então, peraí.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
Vamos. Ali, outra informação. Corre, viado. Corre! Mas você fica andando assim, como se fosse a feira de domingo?
It looks the same in every direction.
Ali, outro.
No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
Ai, Paimon, cala a boca!
Time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little?
Relaxa, relaxa, senão não encaixa. Não pode correr se você perde... Ah, tem todo um truque.
What a huge tree!
What a huge tree! Todas as informações do mundo correm através dela, gente.
Good, you made it.
Ready when you are.
Then please begin.
Ele parece que respeita
Preparing to
a
access
Nahida, né?
cognitive currents. The Balladeer's actually doing what Nahida tells.
Que indivíduo estranho.
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything,
Will do.
Eu não confio nele também.
for once, we're traveler, Paimon. Yes, I've also invited Paimon.
Ai, que pena.
We can talk to each other inside our heads? That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends.
Vamos lá.
Paimon's never tried this before. This is great.
This is great!
So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladeer's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back. As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clearest. Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers.
Ah.
Well done. Smart.
Olha, o Trevor é lindo, né? Ô, homem lindo! E essa barriguinha da Shakira dele, eu adoro.
So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet. Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out they're If you mean the mysterious events, the Kabuki Mono and... Really?
Eu sei tudo a respeito, adoro.
It sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's
Ele é a primeira vez que eu tô vendo drop de Genshin aqui, a gay tá caridosa com os pobres. O que aconteceu aqui? Que drop de Genshin? O que é isso, gente? Tá vazando dinheiro meu aí?
Oh, how interesting. So the Gase got it right? Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Tatarasuna foi sabotada.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved. Don't insult me.
No!
Private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation. Of course you do. You can't have your...
So...
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Ah, pensei que ele ia falar alguma coisa.
Wait, how did you know about that?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you. Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself and making cordial Wait.
Ah lá, encontrou. Aí aparece uma rola gigante.
This light. It looks similar to.
Anonymous data.
Anonymous.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement.
Cala a boca!
Just wait.
Obrigado, Scaramouche.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all. It may not...
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to...
Is that so?
It's...
Whoa!
Ih, caralho.
I have been in Tatara Suna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Miko. Under your leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place.
Welcoming.
Like a giant village. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of... The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to skills, blood, dreams.
Ah, eu já vi esse cara antes.
Smith brought into this trade looks to find their...
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method. Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants. Working...
Que é esse bicho
You
mesmo?
flatter me.
Escher.
From the outset, I saw much that was commendable.
So you say, Escher.
Escher.
My good sir.
I tried
Usher,
to resist
Usher.
thinking it was all connected. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono,
The Kabuki Mono.
is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does.
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torachi.
You're well
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat?
Enough! I'm
Enough!
here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so I'm in charge here.
Judging from the look in your eyes...
Drop the act! We're past that now. Whoever you are, I just want to know what you're still doing here.
Eita.
What's left?
Ih, acabou pra esse.
By now.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment.
Ah lá, falei?
A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
Ih, caralho, já era.
You're a little... I thought I'd disguise myself exceptionally well. At least for the first few days. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine.
Eita.
But that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to... And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity.
Quem é?
If you kill me, there's no one who can get in.
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told...
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But...
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which... If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger. Call me... the Doctor.
The Doctor!
The Fatui?
Just to create a...
That's it. That's why you...
Look how even the righteous soul is fit. My device functions precisely
Aquela
as
coisa
you
do vilão
say.
contar a história
It is
toda
the only
antes
chance
de
you
morrer.
have of preventing a catastrophe. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else.
Eles estão falando do Scaramouche?
If you give him my heart, he has nothing to prove to anyone.
What a beautiful way to see
What
the
a
world.
beautiful way.
Think of me as
Todo
a
mês a Mihoyo lança
monster
drop
or
na
a
Twitch pra
demon,
quem assiste
if you
3
will.
horas de live.
At least
Ai!
this is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target.
E aí, você ganhou?
You simply lost to
Você
something
ganhou
more
aqui?
powerful than you could ever. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human, Mr. Niwa?
Já morreu, que peninha. Olha lá, doutore.
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner working. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest.
Vixe Maria.
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore. Dottore! Good.
Was that the doctor? Did he? But why did we see? When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
Vixe. Ih, caralho, gente. Quer dizer que todo o ódio que ele carregou a vida toda era uma mentira. Era mentira.
Let's give him some space. He looks. We need to give him some time to process his emotions. I'm still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult, so now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabuki Mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as the mechanic from Fontaine. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just a plan of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment. The balladeer became the main test subject.
Vixe
After
Maria.
the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer. Then, he instructed. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion. The mechanic answered. Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the mechanic removed the withered heart from the device. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger.
Eita. Um coração, gente. Que absurdo.
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new.
Vixe Maria.
Dottore, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Ih, ele tá lá, remoendo o negócio. O que eu tenho que fazer? Um pouco depois...
Shall we see how he's doing?
Vamos lá.
Hey, you alright?
Ainda tá em processo de drop. Quando eu completar a hora exigida, eu resgato. Arrasou.
That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me?
Eu não.
If we didn't have such a... It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Hey, are you investigating?
That's why we're here.
Eita, grossa.
But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is... Does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irmin's...
O que, por exemplo? Fofoca? Ah, ele vai contar uma fofoca, gente!
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was her first destination when she arrived in this world. Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
Hã? Ela apenas veio a este mundo porque os céus responderam quando invocados?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your sister for a time. I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. Did you get all that?
Yes.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Ah, então quer dizer que a minha irmã foi pra Kenra, quer dizer, 500 anos atrás?
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Cara de mal do caralho.
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I shared a secret with you. And now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
Eita, ele me levou pra um quartinho escuro. No final do drop ganha 30 primogênitos, como sempre, empresa miserável, mas é alguma coisa. Eu vou ganhar também, eu quero saber de ganhar.
Give me your hand.
Give me your hand. Take my hand, take my... Hold my hand. I'll be right here, hold my hand.
Inside your head.
Sim.
No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, so tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
Que?
Done.
Huh? What happened?
Nothing. I was just thinking. So long.
Ai, passou rápido,
I
não li.
suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
Sumiu!
From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily...
O que ele vai fazer?
Uh-oh, he disappeared.
Tem que assistir lives. Mas e fazer live, não adianta? Eu não tenho tempo, gente. Ou eu faço live ou eu assisto.
Nihida! Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer. What happened? It was the Balladeer's fault.
Ih, caralho.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Where the heck did he go? Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me... We're running out of time.
Ih, cara, deu tudo errado. Ele fugiu. Fazer live você está disponibilizando para quem te assiste a pegar. E se eu assistir as minhas lives? Vou pôr aqui pra eu assistir minhas lives. Deixa uma live rodando, não precisa assistir necessariamente. Ah, é verdade. Mas por causa de 30 gemas? Ah, se fuder, né?
I'm sorry, but this isn't an emergency. How about... Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbance.
Não, eu quero ajudar.
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible. Right! You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened already in real life. It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling? Paimon's so...
Então cala a boca! Olha lá, desgraçada, já quebrou o negócio aqui.
Paimon accidentally...
Ah, a culpa é do outro.
Erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Ermin's... Uh-oh. Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing... There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what... Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But, so, how about... Alright, Paimon will start. And Dre and Chili...
Nossa senhora.
Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember. Is that a food?
Que? Ele conseguiu?
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something? So, the balladeer is...
Menina!
Okay, sure. Where are we going? Huh? Fine by Paimon, but...
Ixi, Maria.
Is everything okay?
Virou festa esse negócio essa magia do Doutor Estranho, né? Do filme do Spider-Man. Vamos lá, gente. Inazuma Shines Eternal. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo arrumar aqui o tamanho desse chat. Eu vou aumentar ele um pouquinho. E vocês me dizem se vai ficar bom. Pronto. Manda aí alguma coisa, gente. Aumentei um pouco o chat. Vê se ficou bom. Ou ele tinha que poder usar a elemental dele no ar, né? Ia ser muito bom. E aí, ficou bom esse tamanho?
Ah, it's been a while. Of course. Go ahead. No. Now there's a question the once renowned writing
Mais ou menos.
the art of forging practiced by these most of the great swords, but fortunately, if my memory serves...
Oh, yeah! They learned a bit about the decline of the...
In fact, he told me that there is no harm. The Raiden Gokuden.
Vengeful?
400 years ago...
O que eu posso fazer, né? Não sei. Peraí, deixa eu aumentar mais, então.
was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day.
Eu vou aumentar mais e por aqui em cima, ó. De repente em cima fica atrapalha menos, sei lá. Olha o Márcio! E aí, meu querido?
The smith's death in his heart, powerless, alas. Finally, in his fury. But when he came, that is why the...
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha?
Ah.
Don't tell Paimon.
Então ele só fez apagar as coisas do Scaramouche mesmo, né? Muito interessante. Vamos na delegacia, vamos lá. E aí, meu amigo Márcio, como estamos nesse sabadão?
Traveler, it's been a while.
Pois é.
If you're looking for the commissioner and
Are they out on...
the commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the commissioner's place.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Vamos lá.
If it were anyone,
We'll be heading in there.
Hello, dears. Is there... Of course, traveler. What would you like to know? Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all
Tô
kinds
esperando
of
dar o horário de
meetings
trabalhar.
and occasionally paying
Olha,
visits
o que você vai
to
fazer
some
hoje,
local
Márcio?
As for
So
very
Ayata ainda é o comissário, Ayaka ainda é a senhorita da casa, sem mudanças aqui.
well, got any more questions?
You're very Miss
You're
Kami, I
very
must say.
sweet.
Many whenever the commissioner dines
Te contei
at
que peguei o
home,
tag nerd no
Toma
mochileiro, o
always
Amos foi pra
joins
ele.
him.
Ah é? E aí, ele fica
Always
bem de
find the
Amos?
commissioner. They say it's because Toma, they get to talking about you sometimes too, you know. Miss Kamisato occasionally joins. It's been many years now since the late as someone who so in the future wonderful.
Paimon likes it. Paimon's itching to try it.
Ai, que eu tenho um ódio quando a Paimon fala em terceira pessoa, que eu quero rasgar a cara dela.
All right.
oh, are you two leaving already?
Ficou melhor aí esse tamanho em cima, gente?
Very well.
Márcio, o que você achou do meu chatzinho na tela? Você acha que o tamanho tá bom, a posição, a analidade, tudo?
Well,
Ele usa muito carregado, não é uma Ganil, mas
what are you
serve.
looking for? Something?
Que delícia. Agora você não precisa mais da Ganil.
Xavier? What are you doing here?
I was in the general area, and now.
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Certainly do. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away. Like the back of my hand. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma. Oh, well, I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation.
1000 anos
Goes back
atrás.
around 1,000 years.
A couple?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. They say he was a mechanic who
Ah lá,
consulted on a
é o
technology
Dottori.
upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long
O tamanho tá
way.
confortável, cabe
How
direitinho.
about that?
Ai, gente, não é o que eu costumo ouvir, mas tá ótimo.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask that?
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a... Sure, go ahead. A kabuki mono?
A kabuki
I do
mono?
know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the but sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor...
Menino.
Of course!
Oh, we're leaving?
Oh, you're most... Farewell.
Very well.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for.
Ah, é,
Sure.
vamos ver.
Keep your smile, Spino. Come on. All right.
Dona Nahida. 744? Que delícia. Ela tá com a estrela itinerante. Maravilhosa. Ela tá com proficiência, proficiência e taxa crítica. Quer dizer, dá pra melhorar essa proficiência, né? Mas a gente deixou a taxa... A gente resolveu deixar a taxa crítica dela assim. Não sei porquê. O que vocês acham que devia trocar? Aí ia subir mais 179 de taxa de proficiência, né? Não sei, o que vocês acham? Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Back to Marrow. Tô viciado no jogo de cartas. Ai, você não é o primeiro que me fala isso. Depois do doutor se transformando, todo NPC é suspeito de ser o doutor e... Aí, 2 doutores.
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for...
We have time? What do you want?
It's the same topic we discussed last time.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh?
Ótimo.
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress. Oh.
Ah, eu não li da primeira vez.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well.
Não. Ah.
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler, remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this?
What did you find out?
It's a long story. Basically, we...
Vamos lá.
Wow. So many new
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of... Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after...
This
Nope.
new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were...
Yes, okay. Point taken. You were right.
Yes, that's politic. You were right.
These guys...
Oh, so...
You're welcome.
Keep us in the loop if you've...
Will do.
Narida, vamos lá. Ah, vê se ela esqueceu, né? Ela eu duvido.
The wind rises.
Nahida, we're here! Traveler, Paimon. Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest. The balladeer?
Ela também esqueceu?
Troubled. It... Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
Uau. Ele conta. Eita.
That's quite a story. So,
É bem resumida, né?
this puppet known as the balladeer erased himself from Irminsul. But how, as the traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves... So, you believe this person really existed? And we just don't remember him because... Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible that the Traveler comes from a world beyond Tevat. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul. And if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. Paimon's having a hard time understanding. I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was...
Várias questões.
something else worrying you?
Sim.
Something that it couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died. Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have he couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought this story makes sense. The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in her.
Yeah, interessante.
It does make sense, but it just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he... Please wait a moment.
Ela peida, né? Pera aí, só um minuto.
This should be the one.
Que isso?
It turns out that I have a strange way. What is it? A record from a personal collection. You should take a look.
Vixe, Maria.
Is this a fairy tale? I authored this record myself. Huh? You wrote it? When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story... Hold on. So this record survived? Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the kabuki mono and other records, changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written... That's incredible! And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a... This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the...
Arrasei, gente. Tudo que eu disse era verdade. Olha que lindo.
A lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white... The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too...
Nahida é muito diva baby. Ela é muito maravilhosa mesmo.
The monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among..." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must..."
Oh, louco.
The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights how it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds,
Interessante.
We solved it! I remember now. This is not just the balladeer story. It is his very to become a god. He was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was
Doutor
able
e
to
Pierre,
survive
duas pragas
is
que fazem o
that he
pior
was a
dos
puppet.
piores pra chegar no objetivo. Coitado desse cara. É, realmente.
This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegory.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to kill. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely...
The balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail. That we still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood...
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around, but still...
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, so the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to others looking on. This may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chant never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, and that is what you have been doing all...
Yeah, Nahita's right. Cheer up. How about we go get something to eat?
Good idea. Paimon.
You got it. Come on,
You
Travis.
got it.
Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits.
Virgem Maria.
It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
Arrasei. Com licença. Chegamos. Mal posso esperar pelos dois ser jogáveis. Vou pegar até a arma assinatura.
What should we eat first?
Você adora um fatui, né?
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
O que você quer, ô chata do caralho?
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out.
Vou pegar todos. Arrasou, também quero todos. Eu quero todos os bonecos, na verdade. Mentira, eu não quero a Eula nem a Rutal. Isso aí eu...
What is it? Have you figured...
Cala a boca, Paimon, infernal.
Why'd you jump up?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill.
Ih, olha lá ela, voltou transformada, gente. A Paulina Bracho. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Look, if you're gonna have...
I wasn't paying close enough attention. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you... I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger...
Leave it to me. I'll find some more.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who's... You don't want money.
Ninguém trabalha de graça, gente.
That's right. We can talk more about that later.
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay out of sight.
A voz fica até mansinha, parece um SMR. E eu vou chegar com a roupa dela, em cima dela. Onde vamos? Ali, ó.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his sunsetti? Oh, all right.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash... Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you?
He's fine.
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind. have we? No, we haven't met. I have no recollection.
Are you
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
a puppet?
Huh?
Hã?
You were right.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not some. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me. Okay, but please let me.
Are you really working for that guy?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm. And he.
That's...
Let me take these back. Then I'll.
Then let's return...
Ele tá bonzinho. I'm not buying it. Scaramouche bonzinho?
Here you go, boss.
Oh, you...
Something's come up.
I was just about...
What?
I get it, but look, it was poor... Imagine you... But anyway, taking you...
But I don't... No. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Don't mention it, kiddo.
Thank you. All right, done.
Vou roubar umas. Vou roubar também. Pronto. Você que lute. E é um vai e vem sem fim isso aqui, né? Vamos lá, Dona Elan. Behold! Chegamos, Nahida. Mostra pra ele.
What's wrong? Huh?
Hello. I do a...
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything.
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe...
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, but these two claim that they know me. And that I have a...
I wouldn't call it the past, but I don't like to rely on using terms like this often.
Oh, like a past life?
Yes, something far more distant than the past.
Okay, I have to ask. Oh, you want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous... If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no... But I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Tell me the truth. Você era uma travesti barata de bairro.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnate, you nearly died because of what other people did. And many died because of you. As a non-human being, you drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit.
Quer dizer, ele esqueceu o passado pra chegar a gente e contar tudo de novo.
In terms of the outcome alone...
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but...
If we were enemies, why are you...
This is so frustrating! This guy's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom...
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves.
Please, I want to see them for myself.
Even though it will cause your present self...
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name.
Very well.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's...
Don't worry. Whatever...
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good point. Given your,
Understood.
Thank you.
Isso aqui tá cada vez mais louco. Ih, caralho, tem que entrar no negócio. Vamos lá. Na verdade, ele apagou o Scaramouche e Kabunimono da minha história. Quando terminar a quest, não existe o sexto Fatu, porque ele não existe nessa nova realidade. Nossa senhora, gente, parece matemática.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information These memories will show you the raw truth. But be aware that
Sounds like an immersive experience.
You don't need to do this for me.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
Ah!
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation.
Is that because this is
You could say that.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction. There's some... You're awake. What happened? Not a scratch.
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found...
And the rest is history.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi...
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the second-in-command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for... But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At
Katsuragi seems like he
Vai
was a
ficando cada
good
vez mais
guy.
confuso na minha cabeça. Pera aí.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Ele já esteve aqui antes.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
It's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Ai! Passei batida, belíssima. E isso aqui? Caiu uma viga na minha cabeça ali.
What are we doing back here?
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a
Kabukimon.
while at first, but there's nothing for us here.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory man, he kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then...
But you can't. You
Yup, we're family now. This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the Balladeer didn't know what to... After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors... After leaving Tatarasuna, the Balladeer ran into this child who didn't have...
What happened to the child then?
Morreu.
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The Balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped...
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're...
The voices have gone.
Let's keep going.
Vamos lá. O menino literalmente morreu e ele ficou bravo.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. You continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Long-hated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the...
I will have order.
Those who shall feast.
Só morre, meu anjo. Não quero gastar meus bursts em você. Obrigado. Ai, tem mais! Ai, que preguiça. Então vamos, vai.
Things are about to get dicey.
Arrasamos.
Too slow.
Esse bobo da corte parece o
This place is
Pietro. Que Pietro?
Paimon knows this place.
In the original version of events, the traveler once encountered the balladeer.
Such a creepy atmosphere. Hey, look over there.
Well, well, my fair lady.
Ih!
Is this rundown factory and these incompetent...
Ah, eu quero a senhora viva de novo. Podiam criar uma outra realidade com ela viva. E jogável, de preferência. Olha, imagina eu jogando com isso.
You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this
Dos
plan.
Fatui. É o Pierro mesmo. O mais velho entre os Fatui. Ah, Pierro. Pierro, né?
Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the...
What a sharp tongue. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feeling.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
Morrer.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible. And don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about...
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never failed to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like... Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are... Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest by then. See you at the victory feast.
Se estiver viva, né?
Poor little tongue? She's playing
Os
with
caras
fire,
dando a
talking to me
call
like
e a
that.
senhora
Who does she
ignorou.
think she is?
Pois é. Morreu.
Forget it. Someone might find me.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story.
Yes.
Why are you staring at me in
Eita.
silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
Só eu e você aqui, menina?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right? Witch?
Pum! E tome! E tome! Tome, sua cadela imunda! Ah!
Do you really count that as an asset?
Arrasamos.
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging...
Chutando as inimigas!
Before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Cadê a desgraçada imunda? Onde ela foi parar, essa menina?
Here comes the catch.
Teamwork is strength.
Arrasamos.
Looks like we have arrived in Sumeru. Is that?
Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful...
When do we start?
You seem impatient.
The
Olha
biological
lá.
transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established,
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you...
That was gracefully worded.
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again?
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Let's move on.
Vamos lá. Doutor deve ser muito bom de jogar, né? Todo vilãozão. O máximo de vilão que a gente já jogou é o Child, né?
You're a god.
É a Raiden, se podemos dizer.
Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
But
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and...
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost...
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Can you return my memories to me?
No.
But won't that mean you're...
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the...
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. Are you sure you want to do that?
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sin... I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my... So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to...
Very well.
Meu Deus.
Since your mind is made up, I will return to...
O que vai acontecer aqui, Jesus?
You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
A falsa.
A fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright?
Ih, caralho. E acordamos quem não devia. Já te derrotei uma vez, te derroto de novo, querida. Vem, Megazord! Ih, caralho! Yo! Isso aí, querida. Sou muito poderosa.
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Eita. Oliviono! Chegou na melhor parte? Ai, que delícia. E ali, fui defendida. Ah, querida! We're back! Ah, agora eu sou a Nemo. Vou ter que batalhar?
This is trying my patience. Have you got any more stupid questions?
Ô, caceta.
Quit following me.
Ai, se acontecer eu morro.
The wind rises. Be more human.
Foge, saia.
Squall and Fury.
Pegou o andarilho. Peguei! Pera aí que já te respondo.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Pisa nas inimigas.
My command, you shall fall.
Ixi, fall o que, cara?
Upon the gale.
Ai, eu vou morrer! O que acontece se eu morro aqui, gente? Deixa eu dar uma comida pra ele. Não posso morrer aqui. Cadê uns frangos?
Insignificant past. The wind rises. You're dead.
Tô voando. Vai, tome. Ataca! Ai, cacetaralho. Ai! Ai! Pera aí, comidinha. Dá um franguinho aqui. Vai, meu filho. Tome! Vamos lá. Ah, ele não morre? E eu gastando meus...
Imbecile. Get out of my sight.
Imbecile! Imbecil em inglês é imbecil mesmo? Parece que alguém não sabe jogar de escaravelho. Ainda não.
What did you
Acabei de
expect?
pegar também.
I'd never...
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too.
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Bora. Peguei assim que o banner entrou e ainda tô aprendendo também. É que ninguém, às vezes, Shandy, as pessoas não são tão inteligentes como você. Você tem que entender que as pessoas têm o seu tempo, né? Ninguém é tão assim, tipo, super dotado, né, gente? Assemble! Imagina se todo mundo fosse super inteligente que nem o Shandy. Bora.
Welcome back, traveler.
Imagina eu colocar o nome do Scaramouche de Joanne.
It feels like we just went on.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it. After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely mean.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Claro.
Yes. And I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning
Eita.
you over, but before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Ai, que maravilhosa.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it. Oh right, I almost forgot. You're the good guy. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end.
I'm glad you're able to think of it, Traveler. In the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deep, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exact? I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma? So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how? Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero.
Obrigada.
I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed. Which everything that you feel is real and lasting. And whatever is missing in you will not be. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Isso é verdade.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida.
Ele se recusou.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you...
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname.
Why?
Because...
Then I hope we don't see much of each other.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't... The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot.
Vamos lá.
If you can't
É a hora.
decide on a new...
No! Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a...
Have you gotten...
Sim. Ah. Não pode ser nada tipo. Não pode ser, não pode ter conotação sexual? E agora ferrou, né, gente? Eu pensei por isso aqui, ó. Bem fofinho. Ó, que bonitinho.
Are you sure?
Tenho certeza.
Oh, all right.
There. Now you have a...
What about a nickname? Take your time. I don't need everyone who manipulated me and made...
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly.
Escaralhinho, gente. Coisa mais linda. Escaralhinho! Que bonitinho!
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please, even though the events have been erased from the world.
I see.
Huh? But...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Alright, let's call it a day.
O bispo gostou do escaralhinho.
Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
É fofo, né?
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so we can finally go eat?
Thank you both.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some work.
You mean because everyone else...
Yeah! I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. The dark clouds had dissipated. Then, one night, as an old... All these expressions of joy. Life is a...
Escaralhinho eu não aguento. Escaralhinho é maravilhoso, gente. Escaralhinho! Olha que bonitinho! Escaralhinho! Ai, é muito lindo. Por aqui é mais perto. Vamos de escaralhinho. Ah, dá pra voar quando acaba.
Quit following me.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes... Wow! Huh? Look at the vase. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something?
You sound lost and confused.
E quem é?
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Não.
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance. But for anyone else... who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, like a vase that falls to the ground, whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, history does not change easily,
Que isso?
but human hearts can.
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing? Anyway, it feels wrong just leaving.
E essa voz, gente? Acabou! Olha, gente, 1h44 de lives e fizemos a live completa. Live não, a missão, né? Pena de apelação, que é isso? Uma pena que pode dar um novo nome a uma certa pessoa. Ah, eu posso usar isso. Posso mudar o nome dele se eu quiser. Mas esse caralhinho é ótimo. Tem teoria de que seja a Staroth ou alguém de Celestia. E de alguém que já viu há muito tempo. Do nada as pessoas podem entrar na nossa mente assim, né? Dá um pouco de medo isso. Gente, foi um arraso. E isso aqui agora, vamos lá ver o que é isso. Que isso? Que isso? Ah, não. Não vai falar que aquele negócio chato do caralho de pôr peça aí. Eita. Só posso usar esses? Eu vou usar os meus, né? Que eu não tô morta. Aí eu uso essa. E uso... ela. Vamos ver. No desafios de linha de... Ai, não é aquele jogo chato, pelo menos. Você deve atirar todas as runas antigas. Você deve ativar todas as runas dentro do tempo limite para desbloquear o elevador para ter acesso ao desafio final. Runas antigas são essenciais para desbloquear o desafio final. Cada julgamento contém 3 runas antigas desativadas. Interaja com elas para iniciar seus respectivos desafios. Ah, tá. Acho que entendi, vamos lá. E aí? Tô mais perdida que segue em tiroteio. Ativamos.
Quietly now.
Tome!
Too slow.
Too late for regret.
Ah, que delícia! Adorei a Faruzan, quero evoluir a minha.
A new punching bag.
By royal decree.
These are about to get dicey.
Have fun with this gift.
Behold.
Já? Ah, usei todos meus bursts pra nada? Ah, dá licença. E agora, pra onde eu vou nesse cacete?
Too slow. Quit following me.
Vamos lá, mais um.
Oz revealed by...
Gotcha.
Squall and Fury.
Tome. Quem ousa? Pisa nas inimigas.
Dare to mess with me?
Quietly now.
A Faruzan, quando ela usa a elemental dela, ela não ganha uma recarga completa de energia? Por que que não tá funcionando?
Take it easy.
Olha o Vinícius! E aí, meu querido? Quanto tempo que eu não falo Vinícius nessa live?
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Truth repeats its course. Too late.
The wind rises.
Tome! Tum! 20 mil, hein? Quer dizer, com o Bennett, os ataques dele fica 20 mil. Com a Faruzan fica 20 mil. Quer dizer que é mais ou menos igual, então. E aí, se junta os dois, vai pra 40 mil? Não é no uso da habilidade, é quando acerta o carregado. É quando acerta o carregado? Ah, é. O próximo disparo com mira totalmente carregada do Faruzan consumirá o efeito aparição tempestade. Ah, tem que carregar. Pensei que ela ganhava um carregado. Não, tem que carregar mesmo. Eu tinha dado um tempo de Genshin, tinha jogado muito e saturei. Nossa. Como que satura desse jogo? Eu preciso. Mentira, gente. Eu amo Genshin. Eu jogo todo dia da minha vida. Não tem um dia da minha vida que eu não jogo esse jogo. Tome, tome, tome. E tome carregado. E tome carregado. Ai. Sada.
Dare to mess with me.
Things are about to get dicey.
Use the best to get dicey.
You're dead.
You're dead. Arrasamos aqui? Não sei, arrasei ou não? Arrasei. Conseguimos tudo. Ataque mais forte foi com a Yelan, claro. Eu já fiquei 2 semanas sem jogar Genshin por pura preguiça. Gente, não consigo, eu amo esse jogo. Quando eu não tô jogando Genshin, eu tô assistindo Abismo no YouTube. Há uma forte ressonância entre a flora e o relâmpago desse lugar. Ao atacar oponentes afetados pela reação à aceleração, a taxa crítica de dano crítico dos seus personagens aumentará. Ui, que delícia. Ah, não, sino não. Deus é mais. Ah, ele vai me obrigar a usar o sino. Não acredito. Vamos. Sino é muito meme. O bico nem bate. Ai, eu não quero usar o sino. Ai. Ai. A Temple of Wisdom. Nowhere run. Vamos lá. Aqui é a mesma coisa que o outro? Não, né? Parece que é igual. Vamos ver.
Just like we rehearsed. By royal decree. I see everything.
Nowhere to run. You want this?
I summon. Grow, grow, grow.
Mas então não tá um pouco fácil? Que lança merda botaram no sino nesse teste? Deixa eu ver. Perfurador de luas. É uma merda essa lança? O sino é uma merda, né? Então combina. Tem Sino-Lovers aí, gente? Desculpa, viu? Só tô falando muitas verdades aqui.
This might hurt a little. Make yourselves at home.
Ai, que absurdo.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Fazer? Tadinho! Ai, não, gente. O Sino é uma grande bosta, desculpa.
Reveal thyself!
Through me, justice is served.
Ah, agora que eu usei o burst dele. Não. Cadê? Não tô achando. Ah, deve estar do outro lado do negócio. Caralho, todo. Vamos lá. Ali, ó. Que porra é essa? Ai! Ai! Vai queimar o pé da sua avó. Achamos.
Everyone hold hands.
Everyone hold hands. Nowhere to run. Mas eu não... Mas que não acaba nunca esse cacete? É pra lá ainda, né? Ih, por onde eu vim? Agora não lembro. Acho que eu vim daqui, né? Tá assim, na minha vez não dava nem pra usar com esse projeto de prática. Bem, pra onde eu tenho que ir? Acho que é pra cá. I can't go any further than this.
Pay your dues.
Just like we rehearsed!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
This might hurt a little.
Surrender!
Carry my knife! Roll!
Tome. I can't go any further than this. Vamos lá, ativando. Vamos lá, vamos lá. Ih, deu a louca no sino. Ih, gente, o sino tá doido. Vamos lá que a gente já tem 24 minutos, gente. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Adoro a Glória.
Your penance is due.
Cadê o outro?
You stand condemned.
Make yourselves at home.
Make yourselves at home.
Odds reveal presence on the side!
This might hurt a little.
Tome! Ai, gente, tá muito fácil. Quem sofreu nesse evento aqui? Arrasemos. Acabou? É, só depois, né, agora? O negócio é daqui 2 dias. Ah, tudo bem. Ah, agora a gente tem que fazer isso aqui. Vamos fazer o de cartas? Vambora. Vá para a cauda do gato. Ai, que delícia. Eu já tô ficando biruta com a arma pro Raitan. Esse macho quer que eu tenha quase 1000 de proficiência. Olha, a arma do Al-Raitan, eu já tô... A minha já existe. Tá aqui, ó. Refinamento 5, belíssimo, esperando por ele. Eu já falei pra vocês que eu não vou atirar mais em banner de armas. Tá ótimo. Não vou tirar a arma pra ele. Que inclusive, pelo que eu vi, a arma do Al-Raitan só serve pra ele, né? Não é uma arma eclética. I can't go any further than this. I want you so badly, it's my only wish. Gente, eu acho que eu vou precisar ir fazer um lindo de um xixi. Então vocês esperem um minutinho que a titia já volta. Gente, a gente já entrou aqui antes? Não lembro de ter entrado aqui.
Oh, and Sucrose the alchemist. It's been a while. I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the cat's tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much more you offer.
Alucard! E aí, meu querido? Nunca entramos aqui, então é isso, gente. Primeiras vezes aqui. Gente, eu tô achando que o chat tá tomando conta muito da tela. Vocês acham? É que se eu ponho ele menor, vocês não leem, né?
Oh, I just wanted to test out some hype. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about genius and...
Tudo bem, meu querido. E você, como você está?
You see more and more people. Speaking of which, you know, Prince, this is the cat's tail after all. So I thought having a cat take care of our new customer.
Ai, que bonitinho!
Allow me to
Gato preto é a coisa mais linda do mundo.
Prince says that the word customer is much too loose.
Hoje eu tô carente, mas tô
My
bem
mistake. So it seems
triste
I
com
haven't introduced you
tesão.
yet.
I'm afraid I must
Você
correct
me
you there.
deixou
Only
triste,
Prince, the
triste
average
com
player, is incapable of
tesão.
grasping this.
Wow!
How can you use such... Oh?
Seriously, how can he...
Yes, it was...
So, though I'd love to
Oh, pretty...
I'm sorry.
Ah, o príncipe fala.
If Prince is un...
Ai, quem eu queria ver? O meu anjinho, minha lindinha!
Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink?
Exatamente.
Don't they have... Seriously, games and drinks don't...
What can I say? As the tavern owner... Anyway, I see...
Ela é muito fofa.
You know...
My dear, you are
Nossa,
quite
falando em
mistaken.
tesão. Nossa,
You said it
gente.
yourself,
Você tinha um
Prince
piercing no... Ai, que
speaks the
dor.
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Shuyan.
Ooh, well...
Ali, minha menininha linda.
Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing
First
your
things
deck,
first,
so
gonna
place that on
eat
the
your
table.
brain.
Deck? Yes? You should have built a deck. You know. Blank stairs. Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without... Yeah, we need a practice. There's no... Okay, let me think. Oh, that reminds me. Are you sure that's... it's all... Oh, okay, yeah, I got that.
Ela é muito fofa.
Yep. So, are you ready to start? All right.
Vamos ver o que é isso. Vamos lá.
Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation T. Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
É óbvio que é o de Luke, né? Espada temperada. Ai, qual tempero? Investida ardente e alvorecer. Então é esse.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Tá bom.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round. These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending
Alguém
these
deve ter
dice
engolido
to
ele no
perform
Dark.
actions.
Você tava na farofa da GK, né? Pode falar. O que aconteceu ali? Entendi nada.
Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills.
Que é isso aqui? Não tô entendendo nada. A habilidade elemental de Diluc precisa consumir 3 dados Pyro. Após escolher a habilidade, você está automaticamente escolhendo os dados elementares que serão gastos. Eu tenho 4 Pyros, é isso? Tá. A investida ardente pode causar 3 pontos de dano Pyro. Use a investida ardente para atacar o personagem. Tá. Ah, entendi.
Not bad. You just made your first attack. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent,
Ai.
And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our turn again.
E aí eu ataco de novo? Mas eu tenho? Temos 2 dados Omni. E pra que serve isso?
Now, these are Omni-Element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type.
Uhum.
So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice needed.
Ah, interessante. Tome! Ataque e ação de turno com ataque. É, tô entendendo.
One opponent down for the count. Bam! But the game has only just begun. Remember?
Ai!
As much as we'd like to attack again, seems like we've run out of usable dice.
Uhum.
In that case, let's end this round.
Ah!
After you end round, you won't be able to do anything. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round.
Ai, eu quero o dado. Tô tentando declarar esse cacete.
Alright, here we are, a fresh new round. And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. Ooh, that's some terrible luck. Well, there's no way we'll be able to use Diluc's skill now.
Não, não temos. E aí?
But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to reroll.
Reroll eu posso?
Once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and reroll them.
Tirando todos os dados que não são Pyro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Olha que safada.
When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first. This means that since you finished first the last round, alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy and elemental bursts.
Uhum.
Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy.
No último turno usamos 2 habilidades, o que quer dizer que temos 2 pontos de carga.
Once Diluc's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. But never mind. Let's start.
Vamos. Por que normal?
Diluc's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type.
Any type?
In any case, your normal attack needs few.
Ah, entendi. Tome. Au!
Now we have It's time to use your powerful elemental burst.
Vamos lá. Nossa, preciso de tudo isso de dado pra soltar o bichinho? Preciso de 4 dados, caceta. Arrasei, gente.
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG. Next up, it's time for your second character card, Kaya, to take the stage. Oh, it seems like any move by Kaya is gonna cost quite a lot.
Por que Pyro? Por que ela não deixou rodar o Pyro?
When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
Dodge this.
Tome. Tem o de Luke. Mas eu não tô usando de Luke.
Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is a good time to learn about elemental reactions. Different types of elemental damage affect enemies with different elements. When a character is affected by certain elemental combos, an elemental reaction will be triggered. At the moment, your opponent is affected by cryo, so we should try and use a pyro skill on them. Looks like we have to switch active characters, though. Oh, that reminds me. Both sides must have one active character, while others are considered... Normally, we can only use the active character skills. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, in this case, we'll have to switch to... You can spend one elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character to the active character.
Ah.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Switching characters is an action, just like using a skill. So once it's done, it's your opponent's turn.
Eu gasto
Most
turno.
skills can only target the active character. As you can see, your opponent just attacked D-Luke. Alright then, now that D-Luke is our active character... Because the opponent is already affected by cryo, dealing pyro damage triggers the melt elemental reaction. When triggered, melt increases damage dealt. This will allow you to deal loads of damage in one go.
Acho que arrasamos aqui, hein? Next.
All right. Next up, let's learn how to use card types other than character cards. These cards are all known as action cards. Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand.
No começo da partida você tem que comprar 5 cartas de ação para a sua primeira mão.
Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack.
Vamos rolar tudo de novo.
Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll?
É, tô na merda.
Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. We just need to put the action cards in our hand to good use. Don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your active character. So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type.
Pera aí. Para usar essa carta de ação, precisamos consumir 2... O que é isso? 2 o quê? Você tá vendo esse símbolo? Quer dizer que você precisa jogar dados elementais do mesmo elemento.
Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just play this action.
Por que tem que ser essa? Ah, porque é o de Luke que usa espadão. Entendi. Precisamos consumir 2 dados elementais do mesmo tipo para pagar o custo mostrado aqui. Consumir... tá.
So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. Well then. But wait. D-Luke's elemental skill costs 3... Well, Not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced
Sincronia
mechanic known by
elemental.
discarding one card from your hand. You can convert one elemental die into the element of
Ah,
your current...
menina!
Sometimes you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you wanted. Ingenious invocation, TCG. Keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning. Just like playing cards from your hand, elemental tuning is a fast action. Come on, hurry up! Use elemental tuning to get... Well, would you look at that? Finally, we... Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage!
Sim. Tome! Vitória, gente. E tem mais pra aprender? Deus é mais.
Now comes the final part! Hoo-yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial hand. At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards.
Selecione frango assado com mel e catedral de favônios. Tá.
Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time. Oh boy, this one's a real doozy. We gotta take it out. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial starting...
Vamos usar o de Lucão, né?
Let's finish this.
Let's finish this. E eu não tenho que rolar o negócio? Ah, tá. O que a gente vai rolar aqui? Isso, 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 isso e isso. Meu turno, gente.
Look at you! You sure are getting the hang of these rolls. Now let me teach you one last trick. You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say, you can read their intent. Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round.
Ataque normal, 2 pontos de dano físico. Entendi.
All your opponent's intended actions for the round will be listed here. Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures. And, well then, that's...
Meu turno, gente. Deus é mais. O que a gente vai fazer aqui? Deixa eu ver. Chapéu abrasador da bruxa. Quando o personagem usa uma habilidade ou equipa um talento, gasta um dado pyro a menos. Vamos usar isso aqui. Pronto. Converte os custos de dados elementais em 2. Converte o custo de dados elementais em 2. Entendi nada. Espadão. Isso aí. 2 do mesmo elemento. Ih, fodeu. Não, então não. Volta. Então vamos pro ataque. É isso aí. Tome, cheirosa. Olha o Driel. Driel! Quanto tempo? O que eu faço agora? É minha vez? Ah, eu tenho que usar duas... Eu tenho que usar duas cartas, né? É, não. Ui! É um Pyro. Ah, eu não tenho Pyro? Então o que eu faço aqui? Eu posso trocar, né? Sincronia. Muito bem. Agora eu posso usar isso aqui. Tome! Meu turno. O que eu vou fazer agora? Não tenho mais nada pra fazer, tem que passar, né? Ou eu posso usar isso aqui. Deixa eu ver. Dados insuficientes. É, eu tenho que passar mesmo.
Wait.
Wait.
There's one more thing I almost forgot.
Hmm.
Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
E por que que o oponente começa? Que baixaria é essa? Bem, aqui a gente vai rodar isso aqui, ó. Olha. Oh! Meu turno. Vamos trocar de personagem?
Ready when you are.
Muito bem. Minha vez, gente. Vamos ver o que temos aqui. Não. Não, vamos atacar mesmo. É isso aí. Freeze! Morra! É isso aí, gente. Eu arrasei. Eu arrasei. Eu arrasei no meu alazão. Eu arrasei. Dá pra jogar entre pessoas? Tipo eu contra vocês? Alright.
What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge. But the rules are all the same.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp.
That was quite the detailed
Olha o meu
explanation.
anjo.
What? Oh, when?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
Imagina.
You snuck in without making a sound. Anyway.
The cat's
Hoje, Luke,
tail
tudo
is
é
a flavor
ruivo.
in Mondstadt's alcohol. I'm here today to discuss.
Too bad she just left. But
Never mind. It's
wait, this card? It's Diluc's character card.
Uhum.
although I have some degree of experience with genius invocation.
A customer left it behind.
Oh?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He...
Eye patch.
Pele clara?
Don't worry.
So, what about the Diluc character?
I don't mind. It's just a
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genie's Invocation.
The game has been catching on lately. I was hoping we could play. It's getting late. And someone has some explaining. Good. Then I'll
Ih, ele
take my...
fugiu da raia. Da sendo do mesmo server. Ai, que legal!
I hope. Well. Ooh, but in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards.
30?
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sukra. All right.
Ih, nós temos cartas iguais?
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between 2 players.
Luke parece que um pai tirando informação quando a criança esconde segredo, mas não consegue.
In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase. At the same time, your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take actions, so you'll be unable to view their... Are you ready?
Bem, eu vou escolher o de Lucão primeiro.
Let's go.
Arrasei. Vamos rolar. Ah, não, esse aqui fica, né? Porque vai que... Olha, arrasamos. Meu turno. Deixa eu ver aqui que temos. Anemo? Gel? A gente pode... Esse aqui. Agora vamos lá. Vamos atacar essa menina. Tome! Ah, você pode equipar isso em outros personagens. Muito interessante. Então eu vou usar esse. Ah, tem que usar uma carta. Não, então agora não. De momento a gente vai atacar, é isso que a gente vai fazer. Eu tenho que derrotar os 3, né? Tome! Ai! Agora a gente muda pra ele. Ih, caralho. Ih, caceta. Não, vamos atacar então. Ih, não tem. A gente tá tudo fodida.
Ready when you are.
Não consigo atacar, não consigo fazer nada. Tô fodida aqui, pera aí. Nada, né? Tem que encerrar isso aqui. Vamos lá, fase final. Acabar com a cara das inimigas. Eu começo sendo atacada. O que a gente vai rolar aqui? É isso aí. É o que tem pra hoje. Freeze. Pois sofra as consequências. Ah, não. Pera aí. Vamos atacar. Por que não dá pra atacar com esse? Pera aí. Vou fazer uma sincronia aqui. Vamos eliminar. Sei lá, ainda não entendi isso aqui. Vamos eliminar isso. Pronto, menina. Agora a gente ataca isso aqui. Ô, delícia. Vambora. Tome! Sou eu, bambino? O que a gente pode fazer aqui? Preciso atacar. Atacar com o de Luke. Será que eu consigo trocar de personagem aqui?
Let's finish this.
Let's finish this. This is the end, bitch. Tome!
Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation.
Eu deveria. Eu ainda tenho ações. Eu não tenho nada pra fazer. Vamos lá, gente. Final round. Ih, o Ito ali. Aqui. Olha, tem muito anemo aqui pra gente. Vamos lá. Tô eu. Pera aí, gente. Aí. Responder a mensagem. Vamos lá, minha vez. Por que eu não posso usar esse? Energia... Como que é? Ah, eu tô com a sucrose. Quem que pôs a sucrose? Não era pra estar com a sucrose. Ah, mas o de Luke não tem também. Mas tá, então vamos aqui. Peraí, deixa eu ver aqui antes se não tem alguma coisa. Muito bem. Ah, aqui já não dá, né? Então deixa. Então vamos atacar. E vambora. Animal Test! Olha, pegou do lado. E agora, gente? Trocamos, né? Pode ser.
This will be interesting.
Você ainda... Ai, minha vez! Deixa eu ver, dá pra usar alguma coisa aqui? Não, né? Não, então vambora. Tome, palhaço! Não dá pra fazer nada aqui. E essas cartas são tudo minha mesmo? De onde eu peguei essas cartas, né? Ou é a carta do negócio? Ai. Minha vez. É isso aqui. Ah, por que que eu não posso usar? Ai, e como que eu... Pera aí, gente. Esse, então. Mesmo elemento. Ah, precisa de 3 do mesmo elemento. Então... Não, então não. Ai, gente, agora. Ah, que inferno. Como que eu ganho uma carta ali? Como que... Ah, posso fazer sincronia. Ah, querida! Ah, querida! Tome! Meu turno. Precisava curar esse bicho aqui. Pronto. E agora a gente usa esse aqui também. Muito bem. E agora a gente troca pra ele. Ai! Não dá. Então... A gente... Nada, né? Não dá pra fazer nada aqui. Vou trocar pra ela.
I can do it.
Porque se ela apanhar, pelo menos ela tá ótima, né? Caspian, e aí, meu querido? Live de manhã. É cedo aí ainda? Que horas são aí? A gente começou a live, era 10 horas da manhã. Final round. Fight! Ah, Nemo não, né? Au! It's my turn, bitch! Primeiro que... vamos atacar, vai.
Animal test 6308.
Morra!
There can be no excuse. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Ah, não? Você tá esperando o quê, querida? Que eu perdesse? Você está muito equivocada se você achou que eu ia perder. Aqui a gente vai fazer uns sacrifícios aqui, gente. Essa aqui, por exemplo. Uma nem... Vamos sacrificar tudo aqui. -1? Por quê?
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Por que -1? Porque ela é resistente? Ah, dá licença.
This will be interesting.
My research
Eita, por que atacou ela do nada? O que foi aquilo? Eu não ataquei? O que foi aquilo? Acho tão chique perguntar que horas é aí no Brasil! Depende de onde você tá, né? Ah, eu gostei do jogo de carta, mas leva muito tempo, gente. Não foi pra isso que eu baixei Genshin.
Playing cards is no but a losing Besides, Sucrose, you're all thank you. Good. Haven't I'll definitely all right. I think you should Burning Man.
Fale com quem? Ai, vamos lá. Tem que me jogar mais disso. Tem quase 200 NPC pra jogar carta. Ave Maria! Deus é mais! Todos dão prêmio? Todos dão gema? Você não vai falar isso pra mim?
But I'm afraid yes, although to be
So
I agree.
same way.
A well-trained sucrose. Oh yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind.
Oh, Tomei's mentioned. Oh, that's right. So the cast.
Well.
Oh, Paimon can guess what you get.
Aqui eu não tô interessado em ler nada.
What a letdown. All right.
All caskets of tomes are issued by Margaret, so probably for the best. Okay, so
Ok.
For the
Excellent plan.
Dão moeda pra comprar carta na loja e a reputação do jogador da gema. Ai, eu sabia. Oi, príncipe.
Go. Clay Prince seems to have.
Encontre os grimórios. Virgem Maria.
Relax.
Relax. Voando, né? Quando as pessoas falam vem voando, é isso que elas querem dizer. Que é isso?
So this is a casket. That's right. A purpose-built case for your
Yeah, well,
Ah,
true.
tá, que bonitinho.
So I'm glad that you're not wrong.
all right. In that case, thanks.
Ai, que preguiça! E se eu destruir? Qual que é a diferença? Pra que eu quero ter tantos decks? Ah, eu só tenho isso mesmo. Voando.
There's a player nearby. That way. Let's go see.
Ah, quer dizer que ao invés de guardar a cidade, você tá jogando joguinho de carta.
I'm sorry. Is there anything?
We want to become.
Oh, I see.
I see you're serious about. So be it.
Olha, no meio... Ah, mas eu mereço um negócio desse. E vamos lá, gente. Meu Deus do céu. Mais 6 anos. Ó, o Marrocos ganhou de Portugal. Tá bom, né? Vou fazer o quê? Não. Sei lá, vamos confirmar essa merda, vamos. Então, aí perde gema. Pra não ficar arrumando antes de jogar, ele já é pronto pra trocar. Ah. Então vamos lá, o que a gente faz aqui? O que é? Ah, eu tenho que escolher um personagem, né? Vamos de Kaia, opa.
Let's go.
Let's go. Rolando. Muito bem. Meu turno. Ah, interessante. Interessante. Então vamos lá, vamos atacar. Isso aqui já era. Feel good. Tome! E você acha que isso vai me machucar? Mas é cada uma. Vamos pra sucrose. Ah, a gente pode usar isso aqui, né?
I want to help.
Então ajuda. E por que eu não posso tacar? Ué, como que tá? Eu tenho 2. Como não tem dado? Tá mentira isso aí. Ai, flechar tua mãe. Olha, arrasamos aqui, hein? Tá que pariu. Meu turninho. Deixa eu ver o que dá pra fazer aqui. Quero trocar de personagem. Vamos pra esse aqui, que a gente tá bombando isso aqui.
Let's go.
Vamos lá. 2 dados de anemo e um elemental aleatório. O custo do dado tá debaixo das habilidades. Ah, entendi. Acabou, meu anjo. Tome! Pode atacar o que você quiser, hein, meu anjo. Dá uma trocada aqui? Pode ser.
This will be interesting.
This gonna be interesting. E aqui, a gente acaba contigo? Acabamos com ele, gente. Cool it! É, Swam, não deu pra ti, não. Victory! Tan, 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 tan. Agora que eu percebi que isso no PS deve ser um saco, no PC já é. Por que no PS deve ser um saco?
You're remarkably good at this, considering how new to the game you are.
Não entendi.
Let's play again when.
Ah! Vamos jogar quando não estiver trabalhando. Entendi, a culpa é do trabalho.
Defeat not just Prince.
Porque você tem que mover no controle. Não achei ruim, não.
That's what Prince said.
Ah, eu vou ter que lutar de novo. Ai, gente, sinceramente, tô cansado. Quem que tá aqui? Ah, Tula Luana!
Who else but the princessin? For as
E aí, Tulinha?
this path is a treacherous one. It must be that is why none. Oh,
Indeed.
E o João?
This makes sense.
the prince.
Mein Fräulein.
So there's a lot.
Indeed. Mein Fräulein.
Mein Fräulein.
What say you, Outlander? Do you
Outlander?
wish to be an enemy of me, the princessin of Ertelung? Then I say.
Vamos, 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 vamos. Ai, que preguiça, gente. Ai, confirma, vambora. Bem, quem que a gente vai escolher aqui? Vamos de Lucão.
Let's go.
Ah, aqui, aqui, aqui. Arrasamos. Vamos lá. Só pode ser jogado assim um dos seus oponentes for derrotado neste turno. Não, obrigado. Então vamos lá. Vamos atacar essa desgraçada imunda. E aqui... Vamos atacar? O que que a gente faz? Deixa eu ver. Se eu troco, eu posso usar... Eu vou fazer esse teste aqui, só pra eu saber. Ah, dá sim. Arrasei. Tome também, palhaço. Eita, apanhei. It's my turn. Não tem muito o que fazer aqui, né? É, acho que aqui é só encerrar mesmo. E lá vamos nós. Aqui. Ah, esse jogo dá fome, né? It's my turn, bitch. Vamos trocar de personagem? Vou trocar pra esse aqui.
Ready when you are.
I'm ready when you are.
Cool it.
Ah, você vai se arrepender tanto por isso. Mas tu vai se arrepender tanto. Se eu usar isso aqui. Ah, do mesmo elemento. Pode ser então, vai. Que dó, né? Mas vambora. E aqui a gente vai deixar você bem fusionada, querida! Tome! It's my turn. Crio. Crio. Crio, arrasamos. E agora a gente vai lá. Feel good.
This is but a small sacrifice necessary to achieve
You
ultimate
know
victory.
nothing about sacrifice, bitch. E a gente encerra aqui. Vamos lá. Vamos rolar. A caminho de la Victoria. Não a Beckham. Arrasamos! Arrasamos! Ai. Você tá fudida, minha amiga. Só isso que eu tenho pra te dizer. Ela tá fudida. Ai, vamos lá. Tome, cheirosa. Tome. Só 3? Esperava mais, sinceramente. Vamos atacar essa desgraçada. Ainda tem ações nesse turno. Acho que não dá pra fazer nada aqui. Ou dá? Não. Dá? Não, não dá. O que é aquele 3 embaixo do meu Kaia? Tem 3 negocinho ali. O que é aquilo? Quando o inimigo me ataca, ele apanha? Arrasamos. Vai, me ataca aí, quero ver. Ah. O que é aquele 3 embaixo, então? Chega. Ninguém sabe, né? Vai, Tula, só falta um. Pula esse mimimi.
Mein Fräulein, I cannot simply attack the traveler.
Hã? Nem se quisesse, né, querida? Eu queria ver você tentando. I would like to see you try it. Será que dá pra atacar aqui alguma coisa? Ah, dá. Don't get Por que -1? Que desgraça é essa? Gente, isso é um absurdo. Eu sou constantemente humilhada nesse jogo. E vamos rolar. Nossa, quanta coisa. Out of the way. Ih, caralho. Ah lá. Eu não tô entendendo nada. Do nada. Vamos trocar aqui pro de Lucão.
Let's go.
Tome. Meu turno. Ah, agora você vai ver o negócio. Agora você viu o que é bom pra tosse, meu querido! Tome! Acabou pra Tula Luana. Acabou, Tula. Tadam, tadam.
Impossible!
Impossible?
What a true...
Congratulations!
Como que impossible?
Yep. I've...
Tô invicta, gente.
It seems I am too
Não perdi nenhum personagem rasta hora.
Wow! It's official. 'Tis a mere nothing would delight me more. One other thing.
Probably not. Oh, Paimon bets it's some kind of prize for making it as an official TCG player. Let's go get our prize!
With 3 electro dice, I summon my eternal familiar, Osvaldo Hrafnavine, to my side. Heed my invocation!
But, mein Fräulein, I have been by your side all along.
I mean in the game, Oz.
E aí, gente?
Ah, so it was you who won the duel in the end. This handbook tells... Secondly, and thirdly, whenever you wish to play a game with a friend, you can... Yes, it's right by the bar counter. Once you get the hang of... That's it, really.
That's it?
Yes, indeed. I hope you have fun.
Razamo. Minhas conquistas. Olha quantas. Ai, tem mais uma. Que é aquilo? Obtenha 10.000 moedas da sorte. Eu tenho 200. Ave Maria. Acabamos? O que temos aqui? Tô no nível 1. Carta convite? Nossa, tem bastante gema, né? O que será que é isso, né? Lenda. Entendi. Interessante. Mas não fala o que faz? Ah, tá. Ai, ai, quanta coisa, né? Capricharam aqui, né, gente? E carta de personagem, né? Como que eu ganho? Nem sei o que é isso. Nossa, tem tanta coisa pra aprender aqui. Deus é mais. Ah! Que caro! Ah, dá pra comprar os inimigos. Eu quero. Eu quero um terror gomelo. Que bafo. Muita coisa pra fazer. Vocês gostaram? Ganha ganhando com o personagem. Loja de animação das cartas. É, gente, tem muita coisa aqui, né? Personagem você compra. É, eu acabei de ver. Interessante. E aí, vocês gostaram? Vocês estão animados pra esse negócio de carta? Pelo tom de voz, vocês perceberam que eu não fiquei muito feliz com isso, não. Caraca, eu já tenho muita coisa pra fazer nesse jogo. Aí me botam ainda um modo de jogo novo. Deus é mais, gente. Tem muita coisa pra ser feita aqui. Inclusive, a gente tem que fazer... A gente tem que fazer domínios. Cadê? Onde que fica mesmo? Aqui. Vamos lá. Farmando para o Scaramouche. Vambora. Ontem joguei com 10 NPC. Você é doida? Demora muito. Não tem paciência pra isso, não.
All right, amuse me.
Amuse me. Vamos fazer assim. Eu animei pelas gemas, mas o jogo em si achei um saco e não queria a complicação. Foi feito pra quando tiver no tédio, se for para forçar e não dá, né? No tédio? Quem que fica no tédio, gente? Tem 1 milhão de coisas pra ser feita nesse jogo. Essa é 1 milhão e uma agora. You get to gaze upon me?
Emerge right now.
Busted. Squall and fury.
Tome. Tome, seus palhaços.
Right here, right now.
The wind rises.
Tum.
Know your
E
place.
pisa nas inimigas. Isso aí. Eu fico, depois de gastar todas as gemas, não dá pra fazer... Mas... Seu mapa tá 100% completo, por exemplo? Você já pegou todos os dendróculos? Você já fez todos os hangouts, events? Todas as missões ali de... Missões lendárias? Você fez tudo? Ó. Tipo... Tá tudo feito? Inclusive os mapas seus? Tá tudo 100%? Tudo feito? Não é possível.
Gotcha. Show them. Right here. Emerge. Here comes the catch.
Tome.
This is order.
This is order.
Come on out. Right now. Nothing lasts forever.
Nada dura pra sempre.
Right now.
The wind rises.
Ai, seus cogumelos. Tome.
Busted. Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Squall and fury.
Muito bem. %100% não faço, mas pego todos os baús disponíveis no mapa da Hero Lab e os Secrets. Tá difícil aqui, hein? Tá que me pariu.
The wind rises.
Stabilize.
Game's up. Time's over. Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Behold.
Tome. Pisa nas inimigas.
I will have order.
Show them.
Squall and fury.
Fui congelada no ar e não caí. E como você explica essa aí, o Albert Einstein?
Right here. Right now. Emerge.
Behold.
E o E dele enche rapidinho, né? Já tá com algum artefato pro menino? Desse set dele? Tá difícil. Tá bem difícil, na verdade. Vamos ver. Quem que tá usando? Acho que é a Faruzan. É a Faruzan que tá de cobaia. Ah, tem um de ataque aqui. Bônus Crio não vai me servir de nada. É, não tem nada aqui. Vou pôr um ataque porque, né? Taxa crítica, mas a gente quer um bônus de dano crítico, né? Aqui tá... Ah, esse aqui tá bom. Essa é uma pena boa, a única pena boa. Boa sim, né? Se não subir essa defesa aí. E aqui, ó, um taxa crítica. É o que tem de taxa crítica. Tá isso aí. E aumenta o dano o quê? Peraí. Ah, tá. Deixa eu só conferir mesmo se no abismo não resetou. Meu, nada de bom mesmo, gente. Quando que reseta essa beleza aqui? 5 dias. Ah, tá. Então, gente, vou encerrar nossa livezona. Já são 3 horas e meia de live. Por motivo de eu estou com fome. Existe uma pequenita possibilidade de eu voltar aqui. Ainda hoje. Pequena, mas existe. A gente fez bastante coisa hoje, hein? Ave Maria. Bem, eu espero que vocês tenham gostado da nossa livezoca. Hoje aqui, estreando o chat na sua tela. Vocês gostaram do posicionamento do chat? Tá dando leitura? Tá bonitinho? Ou eu preciso rever isso aí?
Quit following me.
This realm.
Muy bien. Tesouro. Arios. Gente, é isso. Obrigado pela companhia. Espero que vocês tenham um ótimo sábado. Aproveitem sem moderação. E vejo vocês ou daqui a pouco ou manhã. Besitos. Hasta luego. Ai, peraí. Ai, 2 horas. Então só amanhã. Hasta luego. Mua.